Alright, here we go again. This opening hand has 3 mana, 2 green, 1 black. I got a couple of turn 3 plays. I'm on the draw, but if I get 2 creatures off one of the turn 3 assistant, I can hit a turn 4 nemesis. I have the double green, so it's a bit slow, especially being on the draw, not having to play till turn 3, but I'm going to keep it anyway and see what happens. And we'll see what IGC 0408. Oh wow, he's playing the Satyr Hoplite on turn 1, so this could be a very bad time to keep a hand like this. I could be just dead. Oh, 2-drop is actually really good here now, but if he goes Furor of the Bitten and swings for 4, I'm going to be in. I'm going to be on a little bit of a clock if he does that. Yeah, here we go. So we got the old turn 1 Hoplite, turn 2 Furor, swing for 4. So I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I'll be able to chump with this, or maybe I won't chump with this, and then I'll put 4 power on the board. But he could have Coordinated Assault. See if he plays another land now. That's going to be pretty important. Okay, so we only got 1 land. It's actually kind of good for me to pick up a 3rd assistant. So let's just get the 2-drop out there. This was a great draw, because having to take 4 again off that would be pretty bad. I may take it, depending on what else he plays. Pick up a Dead Reckoning, but there's nothing in the graveyard, and I don't have a second black source, so that's not very good right now. And we'll see if he drops another Furor on that thing. No, he's just going to shock the blocker. I think I'm okay with that. I don't get to trade with it next turn, but I got the sneaky suspicion he doesn't have another land. And he's just going to try and ride this thing. So hopefully I can just chump it enough. So anyways, we'll get the Necromancer's Assistant out there. I've got 1 creature in the graveyard, so now I only need... well, I don't have a 4th land. So we have 4 creatures in the graveyard, so that means I can cast this for 2 mana next turn. 5/5 is bigger than his 4/4. So that's something, I guess. Really like a 4th land. See if he draws his 2nd. He does. He's going straight to combat. And I'm just going to block. I can't afford to go down to 8 here. So that's another creature in the graveyard. I don't know why he's wasting a Coordinated Assault there. I mean, it pumps his Hoplite up to a 5/5, but he doesn't force through any damage, so I think that's kind of a waste of a card. I'm tapped out. There's nothing I could have done. So we didn't get our 4th land. Okay, that's kind of not good. But still, we stick 5/5 here, and since he spent his... he'd love to have that Coordinated Assault back now. Because if he doesn't have another one, then these guys are just going to trade. And I would absolutely love to have a trade here. Could have another Assault. It's entirely possible. So he's attacking because he has to. Furor makes him attack. So are we going to trade? Am I going to get that off the board? Yes, I am. Okay. And he sees... oh wow, he doesn't have a play. And I picked up a 4th land. Okay, things might be looking up here. Really like to pick up another land in the Spider Spawning and just, you know, get some defenses going. What have we been here? 3 lands. Would have liked to draw on one of those, actually. But we got the Dead Reckoning online now, and I probably, if he plays a small creature, I might even just get the Visionary back. Although I could get the Muse back. I don't know how much I want to be spending my own life to draw cards in this matchup, though. Okay, so he doesn't do anything. I'm definitely fine with that. Picked up another Reckoning, so let's just get in for 3. Start swinging back the other way. And we'll just drop another assistant now and get 6 power on the board. So you go. Yeah, he definitely had a misplay playing that Coordinated Assault as early as he did, because he was just going to kill my my assistant, and he could have kept his Hoplite alive through the Nemesis Immortals, which he didn't do. So now we get to swing for 6. These Necromancer's Assistants, I mean, 3 power for 3 mana. He's only got 1 on the back, but he could do some serious damage if your opponent isn't putting anything on the board. It adds up really fast. So we'll just play 5th land. I mean, I got 2 Dead Reckonings, so I can start killing stuff if he ever decides to do anything. I'd hate to see a land and a Ravel Master come down. And no, he's just going to quit. So he had the Hoplite into Furor start. I don't know what else he had in his hand there. He's going to discard Seraph of the Masses. Okay, so he's playing white in his deck. Okay, so he's not playing the whole mono red thing. I thought this was going to be a really difficult matchup when he went Hoplite into Furor, but it turns out that he just made a bad keep. Okay, I'll make a draw. Oh, see, I should have tapped 1 black and 1 green. just in case I top deck. I could have put this in play. Not that it's necessary with him on 5 life, but you never know. He finally plays a white source, but I top deck Shadowborn Demon, and unless he has a shock for one of my assistants, then that is the game. And it is. Okay, definitely dodged a bullet there. You know, that was a really strong start from the opponent, but turns out he was playing a second color and kept a hand without that source, which is not a wise thing to do. You can't always expect that Hoplite into Fury is just going to win the game on its own. So, alright, see you tomorrow.